Let's bring in former Republican Congresswoman from Texas, Mayra Flores, and senior legal fellow at the Independent Women's Forum, May Mailman. Thank you both for coming on. Mayra, to you first. Many states, as you can see from the reporting we've had, are now kind of feeling the pain that your state has been feeling for years, if not decades.
Absolutely. It's clear that Joe Biden has turned our southern border into a war zone, and now every state has become a border state. And I'm not saying that I'm happy to see what they're going through, but I'm glad that they now understand what we have been going through for years. And I hope that they wake up and not continue supporting these open border policies, because it's these open border policies that have created this humanitarian crisis, and it's just getting worse every single day. Just this past month alone, we had over 250,000 illegal crossings, and it's just out of control.
Crazy. It is out of control. You're exactly right. And May, I want to get your take on some breaking news just coming into us, because the DHS Secretary Mayorkas says, quoting now, there is presently an acute and immediate need to construct physical barriers and roads in the vicinity of the border of the United States in order to prevent unlawful entries. Imagine this. You know, President Biden said absolutely not another foot of wall. They're talking about some 20 miles of border wall, May.
Yeah, I mean, they wasted a lot of money by pausing contracts, and then they decimated our border while they did nothing. Here's the unfortunate part, though. Border walls don't matter for Democrat administrations like this one. Why? Because migrants can climb the walls, they can cut through the walls, and when you get to the other side, are there any consequences? No, there are not. So border walls work when you have an administration who's willing to enforce the laws and who's willing to deport people. Border walls do not work when you are Secretary Mayorkas and you say, oh, I need a barrier in the vicinity of the border. Right. And then once you come in, it's welcome to America.
I love the word vicinity. It makes me laugh. Chicago residents said this about the flood of migrants. Watch.
You cannot keep bringing immigrants in. The city does not have the money.
You cannot track them. You ain't tracking them good at the police station. You don't know their name, but you want to spread them all over the city.
It is unsanitary, it's unsafe, and it's just not right.
Although Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre says it's the Republicans who are politicizing this. Mayra.
And no, it's shameful that the Biden administration continues to put illegal immigrants first versus the American people. And I hope that these people wake up and stop voting for these policies, because they continue to vote Democrat. And it's the Democrat Party that encourages and rewards illegal immigration. So if they want to see change, they need to walk away from the Democrat Party. And if they haven't done so before, this is the time.
Yeah, I want to put this up. This is Illinois' far-left Governor J.B. Pritzker, who wrote the following here. The situation is untenable, requires your immediate help, talking to the president beyond the coming work authorizations for some of the asylum seekers. Everybody's asking for help. Nobody's getting it, May. Your final thoughts.
Yeah, the neighborhood in Chicago that's demanding that migrants not come to their neighborhood, what did they expect? That everyone was just going to flood into Texas and stay there and we don't care about Texas? That's not how it works. Chicago voted 70% for an open borders Democrat. This is after they already knew that Biden was not going to respect any laws on our border. And so, you know what? There are consequences to your own actions.
You get what you vote for. May Mailman, Mayra Flores, thank you both. Meantime, Kevin McCarthy.